money back.
Hello there. How you doing, mate? Let me just check my volume. So I'm last time I was like at fucking here, and the video was so fucking like, yeah, the volume was way down low. It shouldn't be, but it was. Anyways, what we're gonna be doing now is fixing our chests. If we open the chest, update the chunk, you will see it will go back to its closed state. That's the only reason behind that is because we delete the whole game object and replace it in the same position. That is dumb. We are not going to be doing that anymore. We are going to be just deleting it if the block is actually deleted. But if the block is not deleted, we will not update it. We'll just keep it as it is. I mean, don't want to fuck everything, right? So yeah, let's do that. So for that we need to open our chunk script, and after opening our chunk script, if it opens, we gotta come over here. Where is it? CMash. If it is an entity block, then we want to check if there is actually we can do something different. But we're not going to be doing something different. Instead of deleting them all right here, we're going to remove that. I'm going to check if the block that we're working with is an entity block. Otherwise, we want to also check if there is an entity block over there. Now, see, that is fucked up. We can do it like this. Over here on the set block, set world block, we can check if the current block that we are at. So I'm gonna just do this. We can check if block that we're gonna be placing isn't null, and be that see a block model where is entity. If it is an entity block, then we want to instantiate it, and we want to return everything. We don't want to be doing all that. Actually, we do need to do these. Then we want to do that. Actually, wait. We need to check if for the whole event thing, so everything works correctly. Then we want to do that. Yeah. I'm going all over the place. Excuse me for that. We're gonna be doing that. We're gonna still do the same exact thing. Then we want to check if the block is a null and the block that is an entity block we don't want to return. We're gonna be saying the exact same thing we do here. We're gonna instantiate it and add it to the list, so we can remove that for now. I'm gonna come over here and do that. The map is see that map. Chunk position is see that chunk position. Why isn't that working? Oh. Because that needs to go like that. Same thing. Oh, I could just replace everything in like no time, but I guess I took the long way in, long way out, whatever. Anyways, then we added actually to this one, and I want to make this a dictionary. It's going to be a lot easier for us to be removing the game object later on. So dictionary, the key is going to be a vector 3 as a position, and the value is going to be a simple game object. Then here we just say block entities that add. Then we gotta actually give it the key, which is entity that transform that position. and then we have the value. Another thing we want to do, we want to check if the block that we're going to be setting is equal to air. So otherwise, if block is null or block ID, block that ID 0. Actually, we should say block ID is 0. Do we do this check somewhere else? If old block is 0, no, but we just check if block is the same. What was I doing? Yeah, we want to actually remove it. So first of all, I want to see if that already contains the key. So if there is already someone right there, we just want to replace it. So we want to delete it and add it back. So we want to do destroy and then block entities that entity that runs on that position, that game object. Is that how it works? That value. I'm kind of confused now. Yes, it's game object, since we are when we're doing that, we are already getting the value, which is a game object. Okay. So I don't even think we need to do that. It will destroy, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I just want to be sure of myself. Okay, so if it exists, we delete the game object and we replace it with a new one. Then over here, if the block we are setting is equal, actually, want to do this. When I'll come by, anyways, excuse me, my sister came in again. We're gonna do this check for every single time, actually. The position of the game object would be this one, so we check if there exists something at this position, then we want to destroy it. We want to destroy it. What's wrong? Block entities is no. We already instantiated. You don't need to do that anymore. You don't actually need to do that for the high map, but I'm not entirely sure if it's still using it. So, okay, so bam, open it. Bam, destroy. Why can't I destroy you? Okay, wait. Well, there's actually a little bug if you get out of the boundaries. The thing is, it's not getting destroyed. Which, oh, of course, we have the. Of course. So now we should. So bam, we add another block, we update the chunk, it's still gonna be the same thing. We delete it, and like I deleted it, I right click it, and instead of closing it, it places a check, which means that there is actually maybe no block. And by maybe, I'm not entirely sure, because like if I click it, oh, is it because the chunk is not updated or something? Because you saw that one disappear. What happened? Say what? Let's do this. Vector free E position, which is equal to new. Fuck. I lost my headphones. New vector free. No, actually, you don't need to do a new vector free. Just need to copy that. Then here we say this is equal to E position. And here we say that. Here we say that. Here we say that. I'm gonna move this actually over here. So let's see how that works out, right? Because, oh, and I completely forgot that we need to copy this. And guess what? Place it here. So let's do that. Actually, we have the position right here, the facing direction. We don't really, but oh well, let's do that anyways. So right click it, destroy it. Okay, so the same key already exists in the dictionary. But I'm checking. Oh, we don't remove the key. Fuck off, me. Block entities that remove E position. And again, we have two adding things, so we want to add this one there as well. So now, if we go ahead and do this again, right click it, open it, place a chest, you can see it still has the same thing. We can delete and put the chest back, and everything should work correctly. For some reason, I think now it's colliding with something else. I think it's colliding with, like, I'm not entirely sure. Like, if you point it to this side, it doesn't want to open. But now it opens. There's probably some collision issues occurring, but I mean, we fixed it. It's working. You can place chests and they are gonna have their own state. You can remove them, they're not gonna bug. So, yeah. Very nice, isn't that? Isn't that very nice? Tell me it is. Tell me it is. Tell me. I'm having fun here. Blame it on the night. Fuck. Can actually place pretty far away. Anyways, I'm gonna keep this tutorial to that. I don't wanna fill your head full of crazy shit in another episode, because I usually do like 40 minutes of just one thing. It's pretty damn awesome, isn't it? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. And the funny thing is, with these chests, as they are like considered entity blocks, you can do something like make it run from the plate. What do I mean by that? You can just select it, and then you can move it freely as you wish. Oops, that's not the right. Woo! Now, the thing is, if you make it move, oops. Let me do that again. Okay, can I? No. If you make it move and then you want to, you try and delete it, you cannot. I mean, you're gonna be able to select it and do funny things with it, but if you click it, you're just gonna be able to place blocks on top of it and stuff like that. There you go. That was quite a weird angle. But if you actually place a block on top of this one, which you cannot, fuck. Yeah, anyways, the block is still here. You gotta manage a way to place a block there to replace that one. It's gonna disappear if you do indeed place a block right there. You can actually try this by doing this. You see this little thing here? I'm gonna move it in this position. So now I'm gonna, when selecting here, you can see I selecting that block. And if I destroy that block, you can see that one is the one disappearing, since this one is actually right here. It's quite a weird concept. I mean, yeah, just you gotta deal with it. Just fucking deal with it, mate. Anyways, see ya in another life.